Here's more wrestling news for March 25th, 2021. If you like what you're watching, smash that like button and give us 1,000 likes or more. And your headlines for this afternoon include: Bianca Belair believes her match against Sasha Banks should main event WrestleMania 37. Surprising news about Paul Heyman's current WWE contract. Cezar Bononi receives help from U.S. Ambassador to Brazil for wife's issues with leukemia treatment. WWE confirms more matches for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. WWE pulls NXT superstar from title match. The Undertaker came very close to breaking wrestler's nose while training, and more. Earlier this week, Sasha Banks made it clear that she feels her SmackDown Women's title match with Bianca Belair should headline Night 1 of WrestleMania 37. After making her thoughts known, several women from wrestling's past and present agreed with the boss, and now Belair herself is siding with her WrestleMania opponent. Speaking to Give Me Sport, the EST of WWE discussed fans wanting them to headline Night 1 of next month's pay-per-view. "I would love to be in the main event. That's the dream in WWE. It's a dream I've always had. We're already creating history by being the first two black females to have a title match at WrestleMania, so it's just amazing. We represent two alpha females, and to do it on the grandest stage of all in the main event? Why not?" Right now, WWE Champion Bobby Lashley vs. Drew McIntyre is expected to headline Night 1 of the two-night WrestleMania, though WWE did have women main event the show 2 years ago. It's also possible that WWE caves to mass fan responses similar to what happened with Daniel Bryan in 2014, and ultimately, we'll have to wait 16 days for April 10th to see which match headlines the show. Over to AEW, and after Christian Cage's huge debut at Revolution, fans will get to see him in action next week. During this week's Dynamite, Frankie Kazarian confronted Cage backstage, asking when his promise to outwork everyone starts, and Cage said it'll begin next week when they face in a match. Before leaving, Kazarian asked Christian what he's doing on Monday nights and encouraged him to watch his match on AEW Dark Elevation. And if Cage does want to prove he can outwork everyone, then picking up a win next week in his AEW in-ring debut is the best way to start. One man who knows all about working hard, albeit not as a wrestler, is Paul Heyman, who's been in the wrestling world for decades. Returning to WWE in 2012, Heyman has spent the past 9 years working alongside some top names in WWE, but that may be ending soon. During Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer spoke about Heyman's contract situation, saying it should be ending very soon. He added, "Maybe not right now, but in like a month or two, I think. I think I remember it being in May, but that could be wrong. I cannot even imagine him not being signed." Meltzer added that with Roman Reigns as a top star in WWE, the prospect of losing Heyman would be terrible for the company, and said that it'd just be a formality for Heyman to re-sign. It's worth noting that this contract is for Heyman as an on-screen performer, as he doesn't have any power backstage anymore. And whilst Heyman has left WWE in the past, his role in the Universal title picture, this close to WrestleMania, means he's far too important for WWE to lose right now. Earlier this week, we reported that the wife of Cezar Bononi needed a bone marrow transplant to combat her leukemia, and now there's some good news for the AEW star. Now, Todd Crawford Chapman, the U.S. ambassador to Brazil, has sent a message to Bononi instructing him to contact them as soon as possible. Bononi's sister-in-law is willing to donate bone marrow and is a match, but because of the current situation, the sample would not get to Bononi's wife in time. Hopefully, Cezar's family will get the help he needs, and this message by Chapman is certainly a step in the right direction. And we're continuing to send our best wishes to Bononi, his wife, and their entire family at this time. NXT news, and last night the stakes were literally raised for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship unification match at TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Without saying a word, Shawn Michaels made himself clear in the Capitol Wrestling Center as he emerged during a segment featuring Jordan Devlin and Santos Escobar and slid a ladder into the ring. It seems that the unification match between the two champions at TakeOver will now be a ladder match, and it's fitting that Michaels, who revolutionized the ladder match in WWE, was the one to make the call. That match will be on Night 2 of TakeOver Stand and Deliver, which will also see NXT Champion Finn Balor vs. Karrion Kross and North American Champion Johnny Gargano face a yet-to-be-named opponent, as the card for NXT's biggest TakeOver event is coming along very nicely. The ladder match stipulation wasn't the only TakeOver news during this week's NXT, as several matches have been added to the Stand and Deliver card. It's been confirmed that NXT United Kingdom champion Walter will defend his title against Tommaso Ciampa during Night 1, whilst Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly will co-main event the second night. A No. 1 Contenders Gauntlet Eliminator match will also happen during Night 1, with the winner facing NXT North American champion Johnny Gargano during Night 2. With this being NXT's first two-night takeover, a stacked card is needed, and that's exactly what the Gold brand is providing. More from AEW now, as the company is getting a brand new show, though it's probably not what fans expected. Instead of a second televised wrestling show, last night's edition of Dynamite saw an advertisement for Rhodes to the Top, a new reality TV series that'll follow Cody and Brandi Rhodes. The announcement trailer showcased the Rhodes home lives, as well as backstage shots of Tony Khan and MJF, and promises to be an unscripted series that follows the power couple as they build AEW and navigate their own growing family. In a press release, AEW noted that Rhodes to the Top will consist of 30-minute episodes, and time will tell what fans make of the new reality show when it launches on TNT. More from NXT, as Jessi Kamea and Aaliyah were meant to challenge NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon, but that match never took place. Instead, Kamea was pulled from the match and replaced by Mercedes Martinez, who was persuaded to team with Aaliyah thanks to an envelope full of cash by Robert Stone. It's now being reported that Kamea is dealing with an injury, though it's unclear at this time what that injury is. Whatever it is, this was a tough break for her, and we here at Slatrock are wishing Jessi a speedy recovery and return to the ring. As a former NXT North American champion and an impressive tenure on the main roster, Damian Priest is quickly rising up the ranks of WWE, but that may have never happened thanks to The Undertaker. Speaking on the Squared Circle podcast, the Raw superstar discussed a time when the Dead Man taught a class in the Performance Center and shared the ring with the Archer of Infamy. Priest said, "Undertaker was showing somebody something, and he threw a punch, and he was just explaining something, so he wasn't actually trying to hit me, but he threw it full speed, and it touched my face, and he pulled back. I mean, just before he broke my nose." Fortunately, Priest saw the funny side of things, saying it was awesome that he nearly got his nose broken by the Dead Man, which may indeed have been the legend's last haymaker before he retired at last year's Survivor Series. And we're ending today with news from Sami Zayn, who wants to cash in on the name of controversial YouTuber Logan Paul. Last week, Zayn sent a message to Paul saying that he needs the YouTuber's help in exposing a conspiracy he believes is holding him back in WWE, and the former Intercontinental Champion isn't giving up. This week, Zayn sent another in-character tweet to Paul saying, "Hey man, I noticed you started following me on here. Check your DMs. I sent a bunch of raw footage that my documentary crew has collected over the past few months. What you saw was the tip of the iceberg. No one understands how bad WWE has it out for me. Judge for yourself. Thanks." If Zayn can land Logan Paul on his side, then odds are that WWE will have to give him some airtime on WWE programming, as the self-proclaimed real Intercontinental Champion isn't backing down in his quest to expose the conspiracy in WWE. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.